Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is January 1st, 2020. See, I got it right. I'll probably screw it up at some point, but I got today right, so that's important. So obviously we've had a little bit more snow overnight here at the homestead, but not bad. I mean, maybe 2 inches, that's about it. But all right, so I wanted to go over a couple things, address a couple things, because I was getting feedback, about the door here, okay? They're like, oh my God, you put the door in backwards. Well, yes, we did, and we did it on purpose. It was a reason that we did that. To be able to have that recessed in right, and people were concerned about the water and all that type of stuff, but the water's not going to hit inside here. It's going to come off of this. But we wanted to have it so that the door, obviously, as you can see, so that it would open out, okay? And it's not, the way it's set up, the water's not going to come in here and come in this way. So we absolutely did this for a reason. We did it on purpose. That was so, just so you guys know, we put the door in backwards, but it was done on purpose, okay? So, because there's a lot of people asking about that, which is fine, and I get it. But like I said, it was done for a reason. So that's why it is that way, okay? Somebody made the comment that, oh my God, with a door like that, if you get a lot of snow, you could be blocked in here. There's just no way. We're never going to get that much snow that if I was inside here that I would be blocked in. So that's not a concern. As you can see, a couple inches of snow and a door opened very, very easily. And if there was a lot more snow, I would obviously clean out that area first before I would, come into the greenhouse anyway. But, okay, so the other thing people were asking, all right, so I'm going to show you guys up here. People are like, oh my God, at this point here in the video, it looks as though your plastic is coming apart or whatever. It's not. I went up and looked. Well, not went up, but I came in here and I looked at what people were saying. Everything's sealed up tight. What you're probably seeing is overhangs of certain things. And that's what, it was kind of like an illusion that it was coming apart, but it's not. Like if you look right here, it's up. I think it was one of the spots that people were talking about. It's not. Down here, it's not. This is actually extra things that were tucked underneath here, okay? This came over, and those were stapled on the outside of there. So, there is no spots in here, and I'm going to just kind of pan this around so you guys can see. Nothing is coming loose, all right? There's no part of this where on the outside of here that it's coming loose at all. Again, I do plan on, obviously, when I get the other part of the strips that come in, I have to wait till it's warmer than 50 degrees, and who knows when that's going to be, once they even get here. And but there's not an issue, and I will get things buttoned up on the outside of there. It'll probably have to wait now until the spring. But, oh, maybe they were talking about here. Ah, yeah, okay, well, that just is a matter of that's got to get tucked in. Huh, okay. I just saw that. So, yeah, that's just a matter of tucking that in. I'll have to get outside and throw a couple of staples in there. If that's the spot you guys were talking about, then you are 100% right. So yeah, I'll just have to get outside and hit that with the staple gun. So I will definitely do that. But I guess that's the only spot. If that's the spot you guys were talking about, then you were right and I was wrong. I was looking up here thinking, what are they talking about? I don't see anything up there. But if that, well, yeah, so, all right, well, I'll have to get out there and look at that. But, all right, so I guess there was a spot. Who knew? So you guys were right, so my apologies. But anyway, so I will definitely get out there and I will hit that as soon as this video is over with the staple gun. The chickens I kept locked up today. It's snowy, it's a little colder, and they wouldn't come out anyway. Oh, so here's my staple gun, guys. This actually Patty and John, when they had come over, John had one of these, and I had the old-fashioned kind that you had to, do it, where you squeezed it. And I was like, oh my God, that is awesome. I said, I love that. I said, I'm going to have to get me one of them. So they got it for me for Christmas. So actually, we can go out right here. Hold on, we'll go out and do this now. Let's see, it's right on that back side. Yeah, it was right, I think it was right here. And as the other stuff is falling off. Just gonna make sure. There we go. There we are. That'll work. Okay. But yeah, this kind here, this kind of staple gun is absolutely awesome. So they got that for me for Christmas. So it was very nice of them. They're awesome people. I actually last night they had said to me, "Well, what are you doing, for New Year's?" And I was like, "Nothing. I got no plans." And they were like, "Well, come on over." I'm like, "All right." So they're like, I'm like, "Well, what do you need me to bring?" They go, "Well, if you want to bring, some kind of dish to pass." So I always go, I'm going to tell you what. I try to do easy. So I'm like, "Do people like shrimp?" She's like, "Yeah, I think so. Some people like it, some people don't." I said, "Okay." So I grabbed like 2 pounds of shrimp. I have homemade horseradish that I got from Greg, and so I used that, and I made the sauce, and so that's what we used. So that's what I did. So it's always nice and easy. And guess what? All the shrimp was gone. Everybody ate the shrimp, so that was a good thing. They had so much food. It was just really nice just to hang out and talk with everybody. Very low key. And it's funny. It's like you're in a house. Now I'm not a big drinker anyway, and there's no way I would have gone out drinking last night anyhow, even if I was a drinker, because it's like the worst day of the year to be out and drinking. Okay, so I was over there, and nobody was drinking, and they're right there. They all live on the same street, and that was really nice. It was a really nice environment. Had a great time. Met some of their kids that I hadn't met before. And it was very enjoyable. And they were like, "Well, sorry about all the grandkids. There's a whole bunch of kids coming and hanging out." I'm like, "Don't even worry about it. That's fine." They all had a blast. The kids all had a blast. It was just, it was, like I said, it was a really nice time. And, believe it or not, I like to talk a little bit. So I was able to talk with everybody and stuff like that, which was, like I said, it was great. It was a good evening. Watched the ball drop, and then I'm like, okay, got to go home. So on my way home, I was taking some back roads home, and there was I saw the car way ahead of time because he had his lights on and stuff like that, and there was a car in the ditch, nose first in this ditch. So I stopped, and I asked the police officer, because he was still in his car, and I said, "Is everybody okay?" I told him I was a nurse. He said, "Yeah, I guess the guy walked into town." I'm like, "Okay." So I just went on my merry way. But again, it's like, when you're not doing anything wrong and you haven't done anything wrong, you have no fear of anything as far as the police. So, I was stone sober. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. So, but, that's, it makes it easier. So, I'm a big believer in practicing what you preach. And I was telling everybody to be safe and be careful and don't drink and drive. And like I said, there's like a couple days of the year that you definitely do not go out and drink and drive. So, another one would be the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's coming up here in February, and it's another day. People all go out, and I don't get it, because it's like flies to honey. It's just like the cops just love that. So you got to be careful. And again, it's a smart thing to do not to drink and drive. It's just not worth it. It's just not. So anyway, so that is that. I hope, like I said, I just want to do a quick video. Again, wishing everybody a very happy new year. This year is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun this year. We're going to get a lot done. This project in here alone if I did nothing else this year and just worked in here, that could keep me very busy with videos and stuff like that. But like I said, I got a lot of other things that I want to do as well. But this is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. So you can see, I'll go back outside so you can see it again too, but we do have a little bit of snow on the structure right now. There's no wind, so we're really not getting a wind today. And, but there's a light, like I said, there's a little bit of snow on there, so not a big deal. So like I said, we have no wind today either. And there's the puppies. What's up, puppies? What's going on, babies? I just put them out, guys, so I don't want you guys to think that I leave my dogs out all day long. I don't. They go out, take care of their business. I'll get them back in the house because, like I said, it is cooler today. I got the chickens locked up. I already, this morning when I went out there, they already had 5 eggs this morning. So I will definitely have to check and see how many more. But yeah, we had 5 eggs this morning already, so I was like really happy about that, especially now it's colder again. So, but no, the birds are doing good. They're healthy. And that's it. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a great New Year's. And now we start a new adventure, the new year, and 2020. I can't freaking believe it. I'll tell you what. I look at that and I just go, man, where has the time gone? I got to tell you a funny story real quick before I jump off of here. So when I was about 12 years old, I remember thinking, oh my goodness, when the year 2000 gets here, I'll be 35 years old. I'm going to be so old. And here we are now in 2020, and I'll be 55 in June. And I don't feel old. I think a lot of it's your mental attitude. But it was funny, as a kid, you'd look at that number 35 like, oh my God, 35 was nothing. I didn't even have my kids till I was 36. So, yeah, so it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing, but time flies, and it is amazing. It's been an incredible journey. My life has been, I'll tell you what, I could tell you guys stories that you would be like, no way, he is a liar, but they're all true. Very interesting life. I've had a very interesting, colorful life, so, but that's okay. Fun stories. So anyway, guys, listen, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope, like I said, I hope you had a great New Year's, and the new adventure will be starting. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish. Woo, now the wind picked up. Oh, great. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you, okay? So I hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoy, we start the new year. All right, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.